join my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about frugal beauty habits, or just stuff I don't spend my money on. You know, how you spend your money is however you choose to spend your money, and at the end of the day, we all have things in our lives that someone else might think that is a complete waste of money, but for you, that is how you like to spend your money, and that's what gives you happiness in life. And if that is it, that's good. I think that, you know, we should all be trying to save where we can, and maybe you're like me, maybe you're not, but keep listening to find out some of the things that I do not spend my money on. The number one thing that I do not spend my money on is actually getting my nails done, okay? Now, honestly, when I see women that have their nails done all the time, always pristine, not chipped, manicured, perfect, everything, honestly, I have so much respect for those women, because those women have their lives together. Honestly, when you've got your nails done, your life is sorted. Unfortunately, that is not the situation over here. You know, we are still hustling, we are still struggling, so I don't get my nails done. Like, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've actually gotten my nails done. One of those was my wedding day, and then just rarely, occasionally in between. It's one of those things that sometimes I wish I did, but at the same time, I'm glad that I don't, because, you know, spending £20 every single week or every other week, depending on how, because first of all, my nails actually grow really fast, and so by the time that I've done it, within a week, they've already started growing out, and so you could either go and refill them or just go and get them taken off and completely done again. I don't have time for that. I don't have the finances for that, or even if I do, I choose not to spend it on my nails. So it's one of those things that I don't do, and I think maybe what helps is the fact that I don't like the drill. Sometimes if you go to some of these nail bars, they will drill down your nails. That feeling to me feels like nails on a chalkboard. I can't stand it, and so it keeps me well away from the nail salon. There are 52 weeks in a year. Divide that by 2, that is 26. If you're spending £20 every 2 weeks on your nails, 26 times 20, that's £520 by the end of the year. That's £520 that I would rather do other things with. Number 2, fast fashion. I don't follow fast fashion in the sense of, you know, shopping at the normal high street shops. I don't really buy clothes that often. When I buy clothes, I try and buy with quality in mind, and I am like an old person when I go to buy clothes. You know, like when you'd go shopping with your mum and they'd be looking at the quality and how long it would last. That is my situation right now. You know, when I'm buying clothes, I'm looking for something that's gonna last for as long as possible so I can wear it over and over again. And that brings me on to shoes, okay? That's the number 3 thing I actually don't spend money on. Ask any of my friends, they know that I have one shoe. Sometimes it's 2 pairs of shoes, okay? And I will bang out these shoes until they are done, and then I will go to Clark's and buy another pair of my granny shoes that will get me from A to B, and I am happy, okay? That is just me. Honestly, if I see a pair of heels that look absolutely gorgeous, yes, sometimes I am tempted to buy them, but at the same time, when I know that I cannot walk in them, like I struggle with heels to this day, that keeps me away from spending extravagant amounts of money on buying shoes. So shoes is something I don't spend my money on. I always feel like I'm not a proper girl because I'm not into bags and shoes and things, and one pair of shoes is fine for my life. But that's me. That's another place I save money on. I don't spend money on loads and loads of shoes. Okay, so number 4, the 4th thing I don't really tend to spend too much money on is skincare products. I will spend money on, like, I use basically soap and water. I might do a video on like my skincare and what I do in general to just look after my skin. But there is only like one product that I actually spend you know, more than I would usually spend, and that's my moisturizing primer from Smashbox, and I'll talk about that maybe in another video. But that's probably the only thing that I will spend a little bit of money on because I think the product is absolutely amazing. But generally, you know, I will use soap and water and just very basic stuff on my skin, and that's it. I'm not really, you know, I can't keep up with the amount of products that, you know, they're always being bombarded with. You know, this is going to do this for your skin, this is going to do that, this is going to do that. You know what, we are living in a world with so much information. I think that some of these skincare things, you can get them a lot cheaper and in more natural, source them in more natural ways as possible. So I don't spend too much money on skincare products. And even in terms of things like makeup, I have my basic makeup products that I will use. Like I said, I'm no beauty guru, so I don't follow all the new latest makeup trends. You know, I'm not buying all the new palettes and reviewing and all of that sort of stuff. That's not me. So in terms of skincare products, I don't spend way too much money on this. Number 5, okay, the 5th thing that I don't really tend to spend money on is actually my hair care as well, and going to the salon. I have learned how to do everything involving my hair myself. I will make approximately maybe 2 salon visits in a year, and those are at times when I really feel like I need someone else to kind of really treat my hair, or I'm looking for a nice treatment. I just kind of want to relax and I want someone else to take care of my hair. But I do not make regular salon trips. General hair care, you know, in terms of washing, conditioning, looking after my hair, I will do everything myself. Except the only time I will go to the salon though, which will be I probably should go more, is to get my hair trimmed. I will go to the salon to get my hair trimmed because that's probably the only thing I do not trust myself to do, is to cut my own hair. So yeah, if you don't know, I do have natural hair. This is extension, so this is not all mine, okay, if you're wondering. But that's the only thing I do not trust myself to do, is to cut my own natural hair. So for that, I will go to the salon for. But apart from that, I save a lot of money by not making regular salon visits. So yeah, those are just a few things, a few beauty things that in my lifetime I realized that I don't actually spend too much money on, and that helps me to save that money in other places. We all have things that we want to spend money on, things that we enjoy spending money on. So, you know, there are things that, you know, I will spend my money on that you'll probably really question. Usually it's food, okay? When it comes to food, that's it. I am balling, like I am living like a millionaire when it comes to buying and spending money on food, which is not a good thing. This year I am trying my best to cut down on some of my really bad spending habits and just improving, and I just thought I'd share with you some of the things that, some of the beauty things that I don't spend my money on. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. Go ahead, leave your comments down below. What are some of the stuff that you have decided not to spend money on? Or where do you save money? Where do you spend money? I'd love to know. Take care guys, I will catch you next week in another video. Bye.